Coming into Miami. Welcome, everyone.
How about some one-on-one action? Super Mike J 360 throws down a game winner in style. A self-lob.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Welcome, everyone, to a new... Hey, Allie.
The Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And we continue to see a lot of turnover in the coaching ranks, Doris. And in these early stages, those new plays and terminology still fresh.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And sometimes a coaching change can unlock the potential of a roster. On the other hand, you have continuity sometimes as a key advantage. It's always interesting to see things pan out. But here's the fact of the matter. New coaches mean new ideas and new philosophies, and I think that's great for the growth of the game.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Jazz making their last shot. Bogdanovich on the wing. Young against Conley. 6 to shoot. The 3. And there's Collins on the assist from Young.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Over to the left wing. Here's Conley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Young. Back to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, Young misses. Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. Rebound Atlanta.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovich, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. They get it again. Gobert. Hunter with some nice D.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Left side, Bogdanovich. That 3's off the mark. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From deep, Conley sinks it from distance. Conley's got 5.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Here's Young. Got a piece of it. Another shot. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Capella. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Hunter to the wing, right side. There's Young with the 3, and it's Young again missing. Here's Conley. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Here we go, one-on-one. Young missing again.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Capella finds Hunter. To the wing on the left. Young from long range. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
His first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovic's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off target with the three. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Back to Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Collins. Young against Conley. Pass to Collins from the arc. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
That's his first.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the lob. And Collins with the slam.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Conley. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Tie game here in Utah. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. The Hawks trailing.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Mitchell. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. Young can't hit. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Mitchell with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. Right side Mitchell goes up on the baseline. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Knocks it loose. Collins passes to Young. There's the 3. And it's Young again missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Young. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
The Hawks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. To the left side wing. Capella with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And here's Collins for 3. They get the rebound.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to O'Neal. Here he goes. Can't connect from short range. The Hawks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Young with it. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The three from Mitchell gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 7 points.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Conley against Young. Collins outside. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Second, Trae Young.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Pass to Oni. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Clarkson passes to Gay. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now here's Young. He's got 6. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Right side, Gallinari. Outside, Herter. Back to Gallinari. Over Gay. Gallinari's shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Shot is good by Oni.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Herter. From deep. No luck on that one. Now here's Ingles. Not a lot of room. Clarkson for 3. Can't get it to drop. From deep 3-point range. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a healthy 8 points.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Hawks. Lou Williams out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Gallinari in at the 4-man position. Back to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6, and that's a foul called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
It's Ingles with the drive. The open shot. Gay goes back up. Pass to Oni. And here's Clarkson. Takes a three. And he can't get that one. Here's Reddish. Ingles defending. Williams misses. Utah leading. Gay outside. Here's Oni. No good with the triple.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Pass to Gallinari. Can't connect from long distance. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ingles against Gallinari. Out to the right wing. Here's Gay. Here's Oni. No good off the front rim.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Pass to Reddish. Right side Gallinari. Back to Reddish. Driving inside. Here's Jang. Soft touch off the glass. Jang's gotten his second bucket of the game.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Now Whiteside. Here's Oni. Second chance effort. Pass to Gay. Shoots over Gallinari. Here's Oni. Just 5 on the clock. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Ball. Substitution for Eugene.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Herter. To the paint. Stolen by Conley. Here we go, 1-on-1. A shot to stop the drought. And O'Neal good for 3. O'Neal's got 8.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
2 minutes remaining in the
Williams against Conley. Williams up top. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Hawks, Lou Williams, shooting 1.
Boy, the utility of Lou Williams is absolutely tremendous. This guy can start, but he's obviously spent the majority of his career as a 6th man.
Here's Gobert. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside, Williams. It's Gallinari with a drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Just tremendous initiative from Gallinari. Puts it on the deck, forces the defender into a tough situation.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
It's stolen. Here's Reddish, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And stolen by Herter. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Here's Williams. Outside Herter for the lead. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Picked it.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Shoots over Gallinari. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside, Williams. Here's Reddish. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a... Quinn Snyder with some words for his players. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And it's Capella with the jam.
What sets Capella apart on offense is effort. He does everything he can to support the play and find his shot.
Bogdanovic passes to Conley. He takes it in. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Back to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Young from long range. The rebound by the Jazz.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The kick out to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Hunter with the rebound.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And here's Young. He's guarded by Conley. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Young.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Conley with the ball. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
There's Young with the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Down low. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Inside. And it goes as the official calls the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. Gay's checked in for Utah. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Outside Mitchell. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes the 3, and Young is good for 3. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Mitchell into the lane, and it's blocked by Collins. Ingles from outside. Atlanta with a rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich finds Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
The shot by Conley, no good. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Hunter to take the lead. The shot misses, and Utah the other way now. Outside Conley. There's the triple. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Ingles from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young way outside. He's off from 3. And so it's Utah. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
Buttons. Make a choice here. Which
From Salt Lake, well, we can finally say it. Hey, Dave.
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. And the shot is long. Now Ayton. Crowder finds Paul. From downtown, Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Now, here is O'Neal. Clock at 6. Back to Gobert. Over Paul. They get it back. It's not going to go for him.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Back to Bridges. Driving in. Rebound, Utah. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts, and some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
Now here's Conley. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Conley gets the bucket.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovic. He was in great position.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. It's deflected. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. For 3, Mitchell. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
Gobert can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Ayton, good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Booker against Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Paul with the three, and it's blocked by Conley. That one, no good.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz out in front, up 3. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Bridges in its small forward. Paul right side, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Suns trail by 3. Paul with the ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Crowder. Rebounded by the Jazz. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end of the catch.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker. Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. All sorts of time. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Crowder with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Gobert. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Jay Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Pass to Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. And that one hits back iron.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Ayton dishes to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Booker the pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Paul against Conley. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. The shot missing. Good D by Booker. The Suns trailing. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Bridges. From deep, another 3 for Phoenix.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Down low, here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Paul passes to Booker. To the inside, and stolen by Whiteside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
In attack mode, Whiteside drawing the foul. Still able to complete the play.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Got that one up quick. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Gay passes to Oni. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
There's the pass to Kaminsky. Now Shamet. Payne gets a wide open look. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the guard position. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson. There's the dish to Gay, and it's in there. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Payne looking around. He feeds it to McGee. And the layup falls.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Gay finds Clarkson. Back to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Oni. There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Payne dishes to Johnson. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
A moment here to see the numbers for Payne. Last season's performance for him averaged about 8 points a game last season. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Johnson. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. The feed now to Gobert, right wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson. It's good on the putback. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Payne. Here's Mitchell.
Ooh, love it, love it. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
On the wing, Johnson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. No good that time.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
O'Neal misses. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Feeds to Kaminsky. And McGee kicks to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Stolen by O'Neal. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 3-point Utah lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Utah Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Takes a 3. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Johnson outside. The 3-pointer, no good. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Gets it off. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That might be a soul-crushing basket. What a shot to carry them into the
third quarter comes to a close. Utah out in front as they end the period on a
Our activity defensively is...
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Back to Paul, got a piece of it. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Gay outside. Mitchell kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Whiteside. Over Ayton. Whiteside, no good. Suns trail by 6. To the paint. One-on-one here. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Suns shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Paul outside. And Whiteside sends it back.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
For the Jazz. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Paul from outside the arc. And the Suns miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Gobert, the pass to Ingles. For 3, Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Out guarded by Booker. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Beyond the arc. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Booker.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Mitchell, this is to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. They could use a bucket. And Gobert with the lay-in.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Paul against Conley. Shoots. Paul's shot is off. Jazz leading by 6. Conley kicks to Ingles. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul against Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Ayton inside. Over by Conley. Bridges shot. Good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Over Ayton. Gay finds Ingles. Drills the three-pointer. Ingles has got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
This is how Ingles went from being undrafted to big money. He does a lot of things for you, but stretching the floor is number 1.
Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Ayton. He feeds it to Crowder. Paul outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Utah ball.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Looking to get it going, and Paul lays it in.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Gay kicks to Mitchell. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert trying to get open. That's good from Gay on the assist by Mitchell.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort. Now, here's Mitchell. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
And so it's Utah easily. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. And here they come. Mitchell with room to shoot. And he drains the quick shot. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Lowry against Mitchell. And Gobert with a block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. From deep, Conley. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert no good. And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Now here's Lowry. Left side Tucker. Back to Lowry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Mitchell.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. With a 9-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to start. Bogdanovic against Lowry. And Lowry gets doubled.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Takes it inside. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Oh, they need this. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Tucker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
P.J. Tucker.
Good on both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Gobert. Looking for his first basket still in this one. O'Neal on the wing for 3. The rebound by Lowry. And here are the Heat. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Gobert passes to Conley. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gobert with the bucket.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Lowry. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell to the paint. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Heat with the lead. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 6.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. Throws it up high.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at point guard. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Out to Lowry. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Outside for Butler. Lowry with it. Back to Butler. Releases from 15. Adebayo, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. And here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 4.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And again, the Heat missing. For Utah, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Outside Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Tucker inside. Check by Mitchell. Lowry, no good. Lowry's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. For 3, O'Neal. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Conley. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, got a piece of it. To the inside. Bogdanovich. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Gobert with the double. The ball's knocked loose. Robinson passes to Butler. Nails it from 3. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim. And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Adebayo. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Adebayo. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Conley connects from downtown. And now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. 26 seconds left to play in the half. Robinson finds Lowry. And he converts the layup. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Conley, he's open. And Tucker pulls it down.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first, and they kept it close, trailing.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Hero outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
It's both from the stripe. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It's Hero on the take.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. Up top, Ingles. The shake. The open shot, Gay. The Jazz with another miss.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
They get it back. Here's Dedmon. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Ingles from outside. The Jazz again can't hit. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Hero against Gay. Morris right side. Hero. Dedmon, good. Dedmon's got his first points in this one.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Gay, the pass to Ingles. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dedmon. Deflects the pass. Now here's Oladipo. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And Mitchell over to help. Tipped away. Morris finds Oladipo.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Strus.
2 minutes.
For the lead. Here's Dedmon. And the bucket count. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Inside, Gobert. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon, the way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability.
There's 1:34 left to play in the third. 2 on the clock from deep. Conley. No luck on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Shoots over Hero. In close, he hits it. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Oladipo against Conley. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Morris. Here's Strus. Morris can't hit. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Conley against Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Here's Strus. Drops in the 3. And the Heat lead by 4.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Gobert with it. Pass to Conley. Another shot. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. Gobert's got 12 points in the game.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
It's got to be a sense of urgency.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Victor Oladipo, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Hero left side. Back to Oladipo. The three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Conley against Oladipo. Pass to O'Neal. Knocks it down from distance. O'Neal's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Morris, left side. Conley against Oladipo, and stolen by Gobert. To the wing, right side. Back to Mitchell. Plenty of space. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Dedmon, no good. Utah leading. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Miami. The 3 from Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. The D's right on him. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The shot by Butler, no good.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Robinson against Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Adebayo passes to Butler. Offensive rebound, Heat. And down it goes. 2 points.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From deep, Conley on target from range. And the Jazz lead by 6.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And the layup is good off the glass.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Now here's Gobert. Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Lowry. He's closely guarded. The 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Mitchell finds Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Clock is at 3. Here's Gobert. Three-pointer, O'Neal nails it from beyond the arc.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Conley. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
That's the line for Utah.
And so he hits the technical free throw. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Clarkson outside. And so it's Utah with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. before we...
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And a lot of interest in the early part of the season to see how teams have changed with the addition of new pieces, Doris.
Yeah, or perhaps the development of existing players. It's fascinating to watch. Always great to see those teams that have taken the next step.
And so it's Utah with it. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovic is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
It's blocked by Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Hunter covering. Bogdanovic passes to Young. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Pass to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Here's Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 2. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Young. Young drawing the double team. Here's Collins. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, got that one up quick.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Mitchell against Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. Deflected. The 3 from Mitchell. And he buries his first look.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And here's Collins for 3. Utah with the rebound. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. No good on the shot.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
To the wing on the left. Young with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Young, the pass to Capella. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
O'Neal. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Capella. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Now here's Hunter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
And
that one falls for Gobert.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Young. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. For 3, Collins. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Gobert. From down in the low post, it goes. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
That one misses. He hits the second from the line. 1 minute left in the first. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Here's Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I just love the ball movement.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Oh, there's the alley. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Oh, they get a hand on it. There's Young with the three. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Gobert with it, and it's Young picking him up. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Now Young. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's Capella with the jam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Conley passes to Bogdanovich from outside the arc. The shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Picked it out of midair. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Collins outside. Drills it from deep. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley goes in. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Shot clock at 3. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Jazz lead by 10. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Here's the 3, and Conley with the 3. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. It's stolen away.
2 minutes.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Poked loose. Bogdanovich up top. He's got 6. Bogdanovich. It's good on the putback.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The Hawks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Wright against Conley. Wright outside. Conley comes with a double team. Just 5 on the clock. Reddish misses. Well, the Jazz shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Back to O'Neal. Conley passes to Gobert. Conley on the attack. 1 minute left to play in the second quarter. Here's the lob. It's tipped.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Pass to O'Neal to the middle. Gobert is doubled. Right on the right side. Here's Okongwu, defended by Bogdanovich. Shoots. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Conley finds Gobert. Here's Mitchell. True on the 14-footer. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Back to Conley. Fires the 3.
Well, we all know that DeLon Wright has instant.
And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 11. How about you, Shaq?
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. It's deflected.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Back to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Herder defending. Pass to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Ooh, poked away. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herder. Banked it in off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And stolen by Herder. Gay against Gallinari. It's Herder on the wing. Okongwu inside, defended by Whiteside. He shoots it, and Whiteside with a block. Gay with the ball, picked up by Gallinari. Oni, second chance shot. Clarkson outside. The three is up, and stolen by Herder. It's Wright on the wing. Ingles defending. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Gay finds Whiteside. Here's Oni. Nice shot by Whiteside. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the inside.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play one or two, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Gay outside. Ingles from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Wright. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Here's Reddish. From outside, off the mark. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Herder defending. Clarkson for 3. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Wright. Back to Herder. Okongwu inside. Ingles defending. Here's Wright. Ooh, winning there strong. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Utah leading. Ingles passes to Whiteside. And here's Gay. Back to Whiteside. Ingles finds Clarkson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right outside. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Right outside. Here's Reddish. Atlanta again missing. Clarkson outside. Whiteside for 3. And no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Jazz. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kevin Huerter out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time not on target.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hey, get it back. Reddish misses. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Yep, that one's good.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovic in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Right with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Conley comes with a double team. And here's Wright from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. This one for 3. Here's Bogdanovic. And it's Utah scoring again.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Timeout. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
Bogdanovic on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Back to Mitchell. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the 3 off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Young from long range. Fires in the triple.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
From deep, Conley. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Young. Fires for 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Bogdanovic finds Conley. Pure from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Outside Young. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And so it's Utah with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. From behind the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter passes to Collins. Right side Young. Launches a 3. And it's Young again missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to O'Neal. Releases. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. Now here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. The 3 ball. Tipped.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Jazz.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Mike Conley.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Collins. Now Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. The 3. And Conley grabs the miss. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Misses there. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Here we go. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. To the right side. Paul for 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot is good. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
And it's Conley penetrating. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker with it. Conley picks him up. And the wide-open shot from Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Conley. Over Ayton. No good off the front iron.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Booker draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Paul against Gobert. Paul passes to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Mitchell up top. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. Over Booker. They get a hand on it. Suns leading by 3. Gobert the pass to Conley. Goes back up. And Gobert with the lay-in.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Back to Paul. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
Ball against Conley. Pulls up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Over in the corner, Conley. And there's the drive. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Pass to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Booker.
32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And stolen by Booker. Bridges outside. Paul outside. The pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
We know he likes to block shots, but...
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The Suns trailing. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Utah leading by 4. O'Neal passes to Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. Conley scanning the floor. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Bogdanovic. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Crowder with the steal. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Booker. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Booker's got his second bucket tonight. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And here is Paul, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Double by Bogdanovic. Bridges finds Crowder. Clock at 6. Inside, Ayton. Over Gobert. Gets a hand on it, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's special.
2 minutes remaining.
This is it to Gobert. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. That shot off. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter, and the basket is good. Paul's got 5 now. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Here's Crowder following the basket by Chris Paul. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Utah trailing here. Pass to Oni. Good work defensively by Paul. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. No good from Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And despite some recent injuries, Rudy Gay showing a great burst on that drive.
Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Bridges. Fires the three. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
From deep, Ingles. Rebounded by McGee. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Payne kicks to Shamet. Johnson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Ingles. And stolen by Whiteside. The shot, no good. It's all tied in.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And they kept it close, trailing by at the...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard. And the basket by Ingles.
This is the thing about Ingles. He's got the size and the strength to play with physicality.
Payne looking around to the middle. McGee. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Ingles dishes to Gay. Whiteside. And Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Back to McGee. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shot clock at 3. Payne finds Johnson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 of 4 to start.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Gay inside. He's guarded by Kaminsky. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
He's a guy with all-star talent. It's been a long road for Whiteside, but he has a chance now to do something special.
And he sinks the second.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Clarkson goes in. Here's Oni. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Suns have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Shamet the pass to Kaminsky. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Mitchell's shot is good.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Payne kicks to Shamet. 1:43 left to play here in the third. Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. For the lead, Gobert can't hit. The Suns leading to the paint. And that one's good, Shamet.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. And the pass to Gobert. To the inside. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Gobert.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Payne. Johnson against Gobert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last three field goals have come from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And it's Conley penetrating. Pass to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. There's O'Neal with the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Over to the wing. Johnson from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for 2. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
3 quarters of play in a... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Utah's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Jazz now. The dish to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Paul for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell. Crowder against O'Neal. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 5. Here's Bridges, and Bridges jams it in.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Mitchell outside. To the wing right side. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Crowder kicks to Booker. Ayton in the corner. Bridges finds Ayton. 5 on the clock. Paul outside. It's up a 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. He was all alone on that one. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Mitchell passes to Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. A 3 ball. At the tip. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 6.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker in the corner.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. Over Gobert. Rebound, Utah. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Lets it go with a 3. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, right side. Fires for 3. From 18 feet away. That one a little long. Utah leading by 6. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Crowder with it. Driving the lane. And Crowder slams it in.
A big shot by Jay Crowder. He's been here before. Understands the importance of momentum.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Ball against Conley. On the wing, Booker. To the paint. Here's Crowder. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
He's not afraid of the moment. That's the story of Jay Crowder. Extremely competitive.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. wing, Mitchell. The pass to Conley. Down low, Bridges with the steal.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah who springs by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Quite a while now, we had been presenting you with a cinematic experience to kind of kick off your NBA career, but it had been in a fairly linear way. We just kind of brought you along through the story, and last year with the introduction of the next-gen consoles, we introduced the City, which was kind of a new way to experience the non-NBA part of my career. And so this year,
and a dark night here in South. Well, this one.
Thanks, BA.
Lally, they want to stay in the mix. Good recording there. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Heat, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Mitchell finds Conley. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Tucker. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Now Bogdanovic. And there it is for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Now here's Mitchell. Robinson with a steal. And here's Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. Robinson. Tries again. Outside for Butler. Miami, no good that time either. Conley finds Gobert. Inside. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Lowry. And that one's good from Conley.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Conley against Lowry. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Butler from the arc. And again, the Heat missing. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with it. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Pass to Adebayo. Up top, Robinson. Over Mitchell. Offensive board.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. And there's the drive. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Pass to Robinson. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Tucker's got his second basket of the game.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Conley against Lowry. Outside for Mitchell. Takes one from 10 feet. Second shot opportunity from deep. Conley buries it from 3. Conley's got 7 points. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley against Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Butler, no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. 4-3. No good that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Butler passes to Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Nice move. And the layup is good. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Here's Robinson. After the basket by Utah. Got a hand on it. The dive for the ball. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Butler. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Here's Bogdanovich. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
Now here's Lowry. Shot clock at 6, and he banks in the layup. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Pass to Oni. On the take. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. In transition, here come the Jazz. Up ahead. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Ingles with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Pass to Whiteside. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. 5th on the list, Joe Ingles.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Gay's checked in for Utah. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Lowry against Gay. Oh, and he got fouled. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami. Gay outside. 2 points. That one goes. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Pass to Dedmon. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Here's Oni. Lets the 3 fly, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Oladipo finds Hero. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. And Whiteside with a block.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Ingles from outside. The shot, no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So the Utah 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Oladipo with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Morris. Oladipo outside. Sinks the tray. Oladipo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Hayes' shot is good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Hero outside. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Ingles with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clarkson outside. No good on the three. Miami trailing. Now Oladipo. Morris outside. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson for three. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 9-point Utah lead.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Oladipo left side. Hero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. To the right side. Clarkson outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Oladipo. Hero on the wing. Oladipo against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, deflected. Morris outside. Over Bogdanovich. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Mitchell. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Hero on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Strus. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 4. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovich there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
In the 2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the 2nd overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
Back to Mitchell. And it comes off the front of the rim. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hero with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Strus. There's the triple. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. And here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Hero. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And so it's Utah ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their... And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Keep that ball moving.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Inside, Dedmon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Oladipo. And that one's good from Conley.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Oladipo against Conley. Oladipo outside. Hero for 3. That one no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. From downtown, it's rebounded by Morris. Well, Miami shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. For 3. Rebound, Utah. Poke loose. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oladipo on the wing. Out on his own on the break. And they go to the intentional foul.
Victor Oladipo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. The 3 from Mitchell.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Hero. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally. A different look for Miami.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Gobert from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way now. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. For 3, Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Lowry against Conley. Over Tucker. And another miss by Utah.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Conley against Lowry. Left side Tucker to stop the drought. Utah with the rebound.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Fires from deep. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, good.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Now Conley. He's guarded by Lowry. Conley against Lowry. Clock at 6. The kick out to Conley. And it's Utah scoring again.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Lowry finds Butler. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Robinson. There's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Conley with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. Conley against Lowry. Here's O'Neal. Fires the three. No good there. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Butler. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It goes on Mike Conley.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Having played for a few teams now over the course of his NBA career, Jimmy Butler brings one thing to the table, and that is that he's going to compete no matter where he is.
Lowry against Conley. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Here's Conley. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance.